Hi guys, this is Stacy from Stacy Sells Philly. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. Is there rain where you are? It is raining here in Virginia. I am in Virginia and I am with a wonderful guest tonight. Look, guys, we talk about investing in real estate all of the time, but what about other items out there? Like what's going on out there? So one of the things I thought would be an interesting conversation, and it's just a conversation, it's for educational purposes only, is to talk about Bitcoin. Sometimes clients of mine ask me about Bitcoin. I think it's kind of interesting. What is Bitcoin? What is cryptocurrency? What is the blockchain? Who do we know who can help us and tell us all about it? So I thought, who better than a millennial to come on and talk to us about cryptocurrency and the blockchain? So we have Brendon George. Brendon is going to come on and talk with us in a few minutes. Brendon is a business management student at Hampton University, and he has been researching and investing in cryptocurrency since 2017. He has also had direct experience managing cryptocurrency assets. Oh my gosh, guys, we've got so many questions for him. Remember, you know what to do. If you have a question, type it down in the comments and we'll put it up here live so everyone could see it. And we see that Tracy is on. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Tracy is telling her friends, come on, get on. Let's give people a few more minutes to come on before we bring Brendon George on to talk about cryptocurrency, to talk about the blockchain. Is it the blockchain or a blockchain? Is it Bitcoin? Is it Bitcoin Cash? What is it? And what does it do? Is it tangible? Is it something I can hold in my hand? And how does it work? We don't know. So as Gen Xers, we just have no idea. And certainly we know that the boomers don't know, right, guys? So Tracy's good. I'm good. Guys, you know what to do. If you have a question, you put it right down in the comments and we will bring that up for Brendon to see. If you have comments for Brendon later on, if you're watching this on the repeat, no problem. Comment below and I'll make sure he gets it and we'll put the answer right here in the comments. So guys, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation and I'm working, because I want to bring great content to you guys. I want you guys to understand I work hard and I play hard, right? So if you haven't had a chance, there is a live video of where I am staying. It's called the Glen Gordon Manor and it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, just absolutely beautiful. So take a look at that. It should be live. It should be on our page. Also, I've been receiving a lot of calls lately, guys, a lot of calls. I am live on Google. So if you're interested in typing in best realtor near me, you might see my name pop up. Make sure you let everyone know that I can refer anywhere in the United States. All right, guys, let's bring on Mr. Brendon. Oh, wait. We have Tracy is telling everybody to come on. All right, Tracy, we love you. Thank you so much. Let everybody know. Text them too, honey bunny. All right. And we have another George. I think this is Stu George, but I actually believe it's probably Shannon. And hey, Stacy, my question is, can you explain what stable coins are? Thank you. Great work, Stacy and Brendon. All right. So Brendon, you have your first question. We're going to bring Brendon on. Let's leave that up for there. Hi, Leslie. How are you? It's Leslie. Leslie says, hey, Stacy and all. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Thank you for coming on. I'm so glad that you're here to join us and to learn all about this, honey, because we need to know, right? We need to know. Just remember, guys, this is not investment information or advice. This is just educational. All right, let's bring him on.
Hi, Stacy. Thanks for having me.
Hey, Brendon, how are you? Oh,
I'm good.
Absolutely. We've got quite a little crowd growing on here, and we're so excited to have you on. So, Brendon George, how you're doing well, right?
I am. I'm doing good.
How's school? How is it being back physically in school? Because I think you're back in school, right?
Yeah, well, school hasn't started just yet. I'm going to start summer classes next week. But school is back in session, so it's not going to be online like it has been the past couple of semesters.
Right. That's okay. You can handle that, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to go back.
Okay, awesome. All right, Brendon. So I think your first question was about stable coins. But before we
Mm-hmm.
dive right into stable coins, let's just talk about basics. Let's talk the basics. Bitcoin, baby, Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk all about, that was Architect Jeff, everybody. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about, in general, cryptocurrency. So can you
Mm-hmm.
tell us, what is cryptocurrency?
So cryptocurrency is just digital currency. So it's not tangible. It's nothing that you can hold in your hand or that you're going to be able to go to a merchant and put on the table and pay for something. It's not going to be like that. But cryptocurrency is online currency.
Brendon, what the heck does that mean? Okay, so we all know years ago,
Mm-hmm.
years and years and years ago, companies would pay their payroll out in cash. They had to have the cash in hand and they paid it out
Okay.
on payday, right? That may be
Okay.
before your time and before my time. They
Yeah.
paid it out in cash. Then they would give you a check. Then you
Mm-hmm.
would go to the bank, take the check and get the check cashed. Then
Mm-hmm.
you could take the check and put it in the bank and exchange that for cash. Now you can have that check go directly to your bank account and now you have cash. So is
Mm-hmm.
that not the same as cryptocurrency?
No, it's not because you can just take that out and just have it as a US dollar, but Bitcoin is not backed by the US dollar, unlike stable coins, which are backed by the US dollar, which was the first question.
So wait a minute. So cryptocurrency is not backed by the US government dollar.
It's
So
not backed by any fiat currency.
it's not backed by any currency. So how is it currency?
Because people can invest in it and it'll raise the price. The more people are involved, the higher the price will go with Bitcoin. That's why it's currently at around like 40,000. It's trying to get there. But at one point it was at cents. So
It was at what? Pennies.
it was at cents. Yeah, it was at pennies.
So it
Under a
was at,
dollar.
all right, wait, Brendon, let's back up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
So cryptocurrency is a type of currency. There's multiple kinds. Stable
Mm-hmm.
coins is one. Bitcoin
Yes.
is another, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are not backed by any nation's currency.
No, they're not.
So we remember when way back when
Mm-hmm.
Fort Knox had
Mm-hmm.
gold bars, and that was what backed our US dollar. It no longer
Right.
backed our US dollar. And so Bitcoin is not backed by anything. It's just
No,
backed by the power of
the
the
people.
blockchain and the
Mm-hmm.
people. And the people
Yeah,
are the blockchain.
exactly.
So I can't go to the bank and get Bitcoin.
No, you can go through your computer, your phone to get some, but not to the bank.
All right, so let's go back. So Christine says, "Hey, Stacy, again." Let's just introduce ourselves again. This is Stacy from Stacy Sells Philly, and this is Brendon George. He is at Hampton University, and he is an avid consumer of all things cryptocurrency, and he is on tonight to help us understand just a little bit better about cryptocurrency and the blockchain. So I don't think I understand. So this is a currency that someone
it gets
created.
complicated.
So this is a currency that someone created. Why did they create a currency outside of a government?
So they wanted to have autonomy. So they wanted to be able to own their own assets without having like a third party entity involved. So they don't have to go to a banker or anything like that. They can fully own their own assets and choose what they want to do with them.
But now I can't do what I want with my money. I can't, right? Because I have limitations on how much I can put into the bank, and I have limitations on how much I can take out of the bank. So this is where blockchain and cryptocurrency really differs. So I won't even talk about that. So so I can take my cryptocurrency and I can do whatever I want with it. So we know that some people think that cryptocurrency is only for nefarious purposes, only for bad deeds, but it's not, right?
Hmm.
Because we know that Tesla for a while was allowing people to purchase Teslas with
Hmm.
cryptocurrencies, with Bitcoin to be exact. But I think they've changed their minds now. So explain to me, do you know, maybe you don't know, who created cryptocurrency and the Bitcoin?
Okay, so the person or the people who created Bitcoin go under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. And
Ah,
yeah, and nobody knows who Satoshi Nakamoto truly is. Some people believe it's like a group of people, but we're still not truly sure exactly who it is.
we're not sure if it's a person. We're
Hmm.
not sure if it's people. We're not so
Right.
sure. It could be another government.
We have no clue.
But that's kind of conspiracy theory. We just don't know
Yeah.
who it is,
Hmm.
right? We just don't
Hmm.
know who it is. Okay, so they created this cryptocurrency. Did they create the blockchain as well? And explain the
So
blockchain.
yeah, so when Bitcoin was created, the blockchain was created as well.
Oh,
So the blockchain is just like a ledger that verifies all the transactions that were ever created on the blockchain. So any cryptocurrency is on the blockchain.
and I
So
understand that people can see the transactions,
yeah, so the
right?
first ever transaction that was created is on the ledger, and you can view it. And also, you can view everybody's wallets who owns a Bitcoin. If you own any Bitcoin, you can see their wallet, but it won't say like your name or anything. It'll just show the amount that's in your wallet.
That's right. So it's anonymous.
Exactly.
So if you buy, if one buys fractional shares or portions of Bitcoin
Hmm.
on, say, Cash App, is that owned by Cash App?
It is owned by Cash App. So what
Oh,
Cash App did
wow.
was they buy Bitcoin to release onto their platform that you can purchase from there.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's their
Hmm.
Bitcoin. So Sharon Hunt says, hi. Hey, Sharon, how are you? I know you're on vacation too. So, hey, girl, hey. Thanks for joining while you're on vacay. And Sharon, if you have any questions about this Bitcoin, honey, you better get on here and ask them. All right. So, where was I? So, PayPal, Cash App,
Yeah.
maybe even Robinhood. I don't know
Hmm.
for sure. You can purchase fractional or portion or
Hmm.
a portion of Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies and own that. But on the ledger, it'll only show Cash App.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it would show on the ledger. It probably would show
Okay.
like whatever like how like much Cash App bought because it's under
Uh,
them.
and
So
it's
it's not
anonymous.
like hmm
And it's anonymous. So this is why the conservative investors
are
and
concerned with
are
Bitcoin.
concerned. They don't like it
Hmm.
because it's anonymous. Although the blockchain shows all of the transactions on the
Hmm.
ledger, it's still like a number or some
Hmm.
pseudonym or some false name. So it won't say Stacy Sells Philly owns 10 Bitcoin. It'll say Cash App, and somewhere
Right.
down there it'll say Stacy owns 0.0005%.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So I think we understood a little bit of that. Wow, we have someone from Nevada. Pedro Fernandez says he lives in Nevada and we can't purchase cryptocurrency through apps like Robinhood. Does anyone know why? Oh,
I'm not sure
wow.
why. I
Oh,
am not sure
wow.
why it's not accepted in that state. I'm not sure, but there's other apps where you can purchase it.
All right, Pedro, you heard that? Try another app.
Hmm.
In Pennsylvania, you literally can walk into um, one of these convenience shops and buy currency where we
You
live.
can.
In fact, do you know those Coinstar machines, Pedro? You can buy Bitcoin and cryptocurrency with a Coinstar penny machine in your local supermarket. So try that. Okay. And remember, Pedro, this is not investment advice. This is just educational advice because we're not investment folks. I'm a licensed real estate agent. All right, Pedro, thanks for joining. All right, that was awesome. That was awesome. So on here's the deal. Why is it so hard to understand?
because there's a lot of mathematics behind why Bitcoin works. So it's really like hard to understand for like the average person. It took me a very long time to like understand, and I'm still learning to this day. So I'm still learning a lot. It's still a lot for me to learn. So it's just a lot to learn. There's just always more things to learn. It's a lot of like math based
Oh, wow.
things.
So maybe this is a type of currency for someone who really enjoys that kind of thing, right? So,
Yeah, like numbers and stuff.
right. So it's everywhere though. Like I just told Pedro in Nevada, it's
Hmm.
in the Coin Star machine in the supermarket, it's in the local convenience store, it's on Cash App, it's on PayPal. And it's a draw because we keep hearing about it. We keep hearing about all of this cryptocurrency and up and down, up and down. Tesla's online on Twitter talking about it. It goes up and down, up and down. And we as Gen Xers are just like, we just don't get it. We don't get it. We don't understand it. And we would like to understand it because we want to know about it. We're not sure we want to invest. We just want to understand what it's about. So I think what we understand is that there is a general ledger. That's accounting speak for most people.
Hmm.
And this shows all of the transactions in and outs, the puts and takes of all of these of all the cryptocurrency. Now, wait, with Bitcoin, I understand there's a finite number of them.
Exactly. It's a store of value, just like gold. There's only 21 million Bitcoin that'll ever be mined, and there's currently about 19 million in circulation. And they estimate that by around uh, 2040, that the last Bitcoin will be mined.
So explain that.
All right,
What does
2140, excuse me, about 100 years.
whew, I won't be
Yeah,
here.
a while from now. A while
I
from
won't
now.
be here. So explain to me, what does that mean, mining? Because we hear about that all the time. What does that mean,
Hmm.
mining? Is actually going out and like in the dirt?
So no. So with your computer, there's thousands of computers across the world that are going to verify transactions on Bitcoin. So every transaction has to go through a computer that's mining Bitcoin. And so in return, reward for that transaction being verified, that miner gets a piece of that transaction. So they get a little bit of Bitcoin. They mine Bitcoin. That's how Bitcoin's mined.
Well, wait a minute. So if it's owned by someone else, isn't that stealing?
Oh no, it's not. It's not owned by anybody.
There's like free Bitcoin on the web.
No, no, no. So there's multiple computers across the world, right? They're all running 24/7, and they're waiting for someone like me or you to buy Bitcoin or to send it. And when it's sent, it's going to go through all those computers to verify it. And once it goes through every single computer, a little piece of Bitcoin is going to be mined and sent to the miner for reward.
I don't get that. Uh-oh. Are you there, Brendon?
I'm still here. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
great. You froze for a second. Maybe I
Oh,
froze.
sorry
So
about that.
let's take a quick break here. Tina Coombs
Hmm.
says, thank you, Brendon and Stacey, for this information. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for coming on and watching. This is Stacey from Stacey Sells Philly, and this is Brendon George. He is our official Bitcoin and, well, cryptocurrency and blockchain information
Hmm.
specialist. That's what we're going to say today. And we are here for educational purposes, guys. We're just talking about cryptocurrency. We're not giving any investment advice today. So, wow. So if I'm mining on a computer all night long, drinking my Mountain Dew, using up all my mother's electricity in the garage, that's what,
Hmm.
that's what every Gen Xer thinks.
Hmm.
I am rewarded with a bit of Bitcoin if
Yeah.
I find where it is, or if I can locate it, or if I can move it.
So you don't physically do anything except set up your computer so that
Mm-hmm.
it can mine Bitcoin, and the transactions will go through your computer. You don't have to physically do anything.
Ah, did
Hmm.
everyone understand that? So it's a way. Oh, this is awesome. So it's a way for Bitcoin, or it's a way for the cryptocurrency to go from one location to another,
Hmm.
essentially over the internet. And the way that it does is sort of peer to peer, right?
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
Sharon. Sharon, where are you? Sharon Hunt, if you're still on, come on, help us out with this this architecture for computers. So peer to peer. So it goes from one computer to the next computer. So if you set up your computer to mine, it might passively come to your computer, then go on its way to another computer, and you get rewarded for that.
Exactly. And a
I
little
see.
piece of Bitcoin will be mined.
Oh, wow. So people do that.
Yeah. So now that Bitcoin's like over 30,000, you're not going to get a lot of rewards for mining. So like if I set up a miner right now, I'm not going to get like that much because there's whole businesses circled around mining, and they have whole warehouses that are just built with multiple computers inside that are verifying transactions.
Okay. Sharon says she's not doing any work tonight on vacation. She's just here to learn. Thank you,
I like
Sharon,
that.
for coming. Exactly. All right. So that's really interesting. So you're saying that maybe in the earlier days there was room to mine Bitcoin, but maybe now your reward would be diminishing. Okay. All
A
right.
whole lot more.
All right. That's awesome. Michael Danforth says, Michael Danforth is watching you. Hi, Michael Danforth.
Hey, Uncle Michael.
Oh, there you go.
That's my uncle.
That's your uncle. All right. Thanks for watching, Michael. So we've covered cryptocurrency in general. We've covered who created cryptocurrency and the blockchain. We've covered the finiteness of Bitcoin in particular. We have talked about Bitcoin mining, because that's been something that's in the news quite a bit. So we've heard a little bit about that. So what else is there to talk about with Bitcoin? We're not giving any information out about investing. So for people like me, who are 30, 30 and older, Brendon.
I'm here.
Okay, good. I'm glad you believe I'm 30.
I'm with you. I'm here.
Okay, good. So should we embrace this new world of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the like? Should we embrace this?
Yeah, I believe we should, because cryptocurrency is going to be here to stay, in my opinion.
In your opinion, it's here to stay. Okay. All right, guys, you hear it from Brendon. Brendon is a business management student at Hampton University, and he's on this evening with us. I'm Stacy from Stacy Sells Philly, and we are just talking about cryptocurrency and the blockchain, and what is it, and should we embrace this? And you heard it from Brendon. He says, yes, we should absolutely embrace this new world. And this is interesting because I think I understand a little bit more than I used to. So someone is reminding me about stable coins.
Yeah.
And I want to hear about these stable coins. So now the thing that I do understand is that there are different types of cryptocurrency. I know that there's one out there that is a social investor. So it invests in affordable housing and that kind of thing. So different people have different, people can create different types of cryptocurrency. So tell us a little bit about the stable coins.
Okay, so stable coins are backed by the US dollar, basically. So they're always going to be $1. And this is beneficial. Yeah, this is very beneficial for people who live in places like Venezuela, where their dollar was inflated like 80,000%, which is like very, very high. So if
they have high inflation,
very high. So if they had their money in a stable coin, it wouldn't be inflated and they wouldn't lose their value. It would stay the same.
Because it's essentially backed by the US dollar, which is backed by the US government. Okay, so you heard it, guys. I want you to go out there and look for stable coins and do some more research. And as always, when we talk about things, wealth building, anything here on with Stacy Sells Philly, I want you to trust but verify. Go out there, do your own research, figure out what it's all about. Come back, let us know, and share it with everybody, because we all want to know what's going on out there so we can all understand. All right. Thank you so much for explaining stable coins. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Do you have anything else to offer us?
No. Well, I'd say to Pedro, I didn't really answer his question. So another place you could buy cryptocurrency is Coinbase. That's an app that you could
Ah,
download on your phone, or that you could go on the website, your computer, coinbase.com,
hmm.
and it's easy to set up an account there. Or after that, just add your debit or credit card or PayPal account, and you'll be able to buy and sell cryptocurrency
Okay.
from there.
All right. So you heard it from Brendon. So search, 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 search. If these particular apps that we've talked about and these particular methods don't work, try it
Mm-hmm.
out and look for them. And I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. All
Thank
right,
you for
Brendon,
having me.
good luck in school.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much, Brendon. Have a great one.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye. All right, guys, there you have it. That was the simple answers to what is cryptocurrency, what is the blockchain, should we embrace this new world, what is it, what does it do, how does it work, where is it, what's Bitcoin mining. So I hope you guys have a good understanding of that. We have a couple more questions. Do we have? Okay, just a little thank you from Sharon and a thank you from Leslie. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll be on in a couple of weeks, hopefully, with Sandy Smith from the Philadelphia Magazine talking. There's Architect Jeff. Say bye, Architect Jeff. All right, guys, have a good one.